can't come up with. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, I know everybody from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now close.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Heath Hembry will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hembry stands at first with 1 out. Ripped down the first base line. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
3 runs already home here. Up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 9. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this. Strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Heath Hembry will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 37.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And that misses 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please add.
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He won the home run derby last year, and if you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video. He put on a display, so we know he has monster power. I just hope he runs into one today.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for Boston.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home. Grounded to first. Bird has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff
Out of Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gardner is there, and he'll make. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Gary Sanchez is on deck. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
He'll try it again. 3-2. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on defense. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one. Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. A nice aerial shot there of the Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Now batting, Mitch Moreland. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Mitch Moreland.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Moreland leads off second with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. A base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. With a swinging bunt up the line. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hembry coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Tapper up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The batter.
Stepping in, Pete Hembry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Drury has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its throw on to first, and that error won't come back to home. Here's Brett Gardner now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this game.
Hembry moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Right fielder, number 99.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Martinez will round first and head for second now. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now,
as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And there's one down now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Hicks is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Eduardo.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center. So despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The center fielder,
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Way out in front. Nunez at second. Vasquez at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move. And no one will track it down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
now batting. Captain.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column. Worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
1-1 the count. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
No runs, just one hit, and one error on the Yankee line score so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. I want to see how aggressive he gets in his line.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Heath Hendry. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Way in front of a great slider that time. Warren, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way into big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they get a couple. Brandon Drury will bat next. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Second baseman, Ronald.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torreyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hops this one up. Nunez settles under it near second, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2. Ready for another chance, Rafael Devers, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Softly hit to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 10, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Nunez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Hicks on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Christian.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
How about it?
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out home ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice smear.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball three.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Keith Hembry. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston striding in, Aaron Judge. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Moreland's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman number
The left-handed
33.
power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1 ball, no count. Fastball that just missed. Squared that one up just a little late. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now is that. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Mitch Moreland will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on.
Partly due to the lead this guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Now back
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. One and one. The 1-1. Fouled off. Ball 2. Bogarts, the young shortstop. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Count now a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 down.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back in standing. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a breaking ball stays outside. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off
He
for the
comes
Red
into
Sox,
this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. So this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. To second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Aaron Judge is on deck. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's taken for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Called strike 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Judge goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Gardner is off at first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Devers has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Boston Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon.